Hi, my name is Rachelia and this is my introduction. So growing up, I was born in Bonnyville, Alberta, and that's where I grew up until grade 4 in school. Lots of my interests when I was younger was playing outside, playing with my brothers, building forts, going out to my grandparents' farm and being involved with chores and things like that. So I really liked lots of hands-on stuff. I also I loved doing crafts, especially when it was really cold outside up there. So I love doing crafts, and that's lots of the things that I liked as a really little kid. We moved to the city in grade 5, and the reason we moved was so I could learn Ukrainian because it wasn't offered there until high school. So we moved, I got into the Ukrainian bilingual program and did that up until the end of high school. I also did Ukrainian dancing basically since I can walk, and I've been playing sports my entire life. As a little kid I started with soccer, and then I moved to the city and got more into baseball and basketball, and also played on a bunch of teams in school as well. I really liked baseball. I actually ended up getting a scholarship for it. I played at nationals for it, and that's one of the little obstacles in life, I guess, that I had to face is I was always competitive and playing on males teams because there weren't enough females to build teams in my area. So unfortunately I had to be usually the only girl. Maybe there was a couple of us playing in the high level leagues of baseball in the area. But I did get a scholarship and I absolutely loved it. I just wish we had college or something like that, like the States does. Throughout junior high and high school, my CTS kind of spin on things. I took shop class whenever I got the opportunity in junior high, and high school, the only chance I got for a real option was to take mechanics in grade 10. They wanted me to go to skills for it in grade 11, but I just couldn't fit it into my schedule because I did full IB. Because I did full IB, I actually had a bunch of really great teachers, and them, along with my family, are kind of the people that mentored me and influenced me the most throughout my life, as well as some of my university professors in my education. So as a kid, all throughout school, I knew I loved science, and my main interest was either becoming a forensic anthropologist or forensic pathologist. I really loved the idea of looking at things, collecting evidence, asking the right questions, and then you could get an answer, solve a problem, find out something that you can't see with the naked eye, or solve something that you don't know the answer to. So that's why it drove me into science. I did a Bachelor of Science in university. My major was biology and my minor was psychology. And those two streams are kind of really what drove me into education. I like both streams. I like science for the hands-on part of it. I loved doing labs. I loved investigating the unknown. But my main thing was I had such an interest in it, and I would talk about it and other people would be like, oh, what are you doing in school? And I'd say science and they'd be like, ooh, that's not, I hate that class. And that part killed me. And I'm like, you know what? I can fix that. I can be the teacher that's engaging, doing really fun things, showing you how it's relevant. So that's what I wanted to do. And the other thing is my minor in psychology really highlighted to me how our school system is really missing something, and it's support psychologically for mental health wellness. So lots of people are affected by things, and they either don't know that it's a thing, don't know how to cope with it, so they turn to alternative means that are detrimental to their own health, or they don't know where to turn to, or if they turn to someone, that person doesn't have experience. So I was hoping that as a teacher, during people's fundamental years becoming human beings, I could help them with that. I could help them find the resources if I can't give them the answers, so that they can help deal with their mental wellness as well as their physical wellness. And that's taking more precedence now, so I'm happy about that, but that's one of my other things that pushed me into ed. In education, I'm doing my after degree. Between the two degrees, I did a machining continuing education program at NAIT, and I really enjoyed that, so that kind of pushed my minor. My minor is CTS TMT, and my major is biology, because that's what I already took in my science degree. If I could change anything, would I change anything or do it differently? I don't think so. I'm happy where I am in life and where I've ended up so far, and even though some things have been challenging, you go through losses in life and struggles, I've overcome them, and they've helped shape who I am. They've helped me develop as a person, develop my character, So I wouldn't change anything for that. And I guess my most important piece of advice to a child who's trying to figure out career plans and things like that is, one, there's a lot of time to figure things out. Two, you can change your mind, so it's not set in stone. And the third thing is just always do the best that you can with the knowledge and the skills that you have at the time. So you may look back at things in the past and say, I shoulda, coulda, woulda done this. But at the time, as long as you're doing your best with the skills and knowledge you have, you did the right thing. Thanks for listening. Can't wait for the rest of the course, guys. Bye.